So, let's draw something. I wasn't sure who I was going to draw. I'm still not sure. But let's see who it is. I like the pose thus far. Didn't like the hand. I'll take down the arm a little bit. Something that didn't fit with that pose. So let's have the arm going straight down almost. Like so. Better. Hello, Julio. Bienvenido. Siempre he hecho alta presión, siempre, toda mi vida. Difficult to back down now. Hello, Jack. Well, I didn't know who to draw. I was thinking, who hasn't I drawn in a long time? You know what, Jack? Somebody I haven't drawn in a long time, that's Archangel from the X-Men. And I want to give him a very dark take. Let's see if we manage to do that. He has human eye, this one. He don't have either white or other colors. He does have pupils and everything. That I think he has his normal eyebrows left also. Let's make the eyes a little bit bigger. Hey Jazz, welcome. I'm very good. Thank you. Hope you're having a good day or evening or whatever it is over there. My day has been good. You know, tomorrow's Friday, so that's even better. This Jazz is somebody I haven't drawn in a long time, I feel. I just remember I drew him not a couple of weeks ago together with the other X-Men. X-Force, I mean. This is Archangel. Now he has these pretty wild wings. They are wild. He has like, I know some artists make them pretty crazy, so let's make them crazy here too. Oh, really? That's cool. I'd like to see that OC jazz. Sounds very interesting. His suit is pretty wild. There. Okay, I understand. It happens to us all. I used to be shy showing my stuff too, but you will get over it, I promise. Hey Mizra or Mirza, this is the Archangel from X-Men. Thank you, don't forget I am for the follow. Much appreciated. No, Jazz, I think wings would be too much. I think for me the best thing is just flying without any wings. I mean, wings looks pretty cool. And I would like to have wings just to, because it looks cool, but I think it's not practical. It's unpractical, will be in the way all the time. I mean, can you imagine trying to sleep with big wings? Now he looks like an angel. Hey River, welcome. Hey Doctor Strange. Thank you. Yeah, but I heard it's not a good thing being hired by these big companies, Doctor Strange. I understand lately that a lot of new artists there complain a lot. Even the old artists complain a lot. Of course, you will get a lot of exposure, but I don't know if that's a good thing. Maybe like in the 80s or 90s, it was something big. Thank you, River, for the follow. So let's begin to ink. Like I said, I'm giving human eyes because I understand that he has human eyes. And he has eyebrows. So you can manage to do the head without it looking like an egg. I always make the heads like an egg. Maybe because I like egg. It's pretty good. Oh, I have many. Jazz Archangel is a mutant, but he was like deformed or experimented on too. I have many Marvel artists that are favorites. Hello, Rad. Welcome. You're right there, Rad. You're right. But I feel what I understand is the smaller companies are more appreciated by artists than the bigger ones. That's what I understand. But I don't know. To be honest, and not to sound jealous or sore loser, I really like to work for myself. I'm finishing up my graphic novels. I'm just working with all the dialogue bubbles that I've been showing off here. And continue working with that. And I think if I would work for a big company, I wouldn't have time for my stuff. Only doing them on my free time. Hopefully, yes, Jazz. I need to search a bit on how it works to get them out. Of course, I'm in Europe. I'm in Sweden, so I will start there first. Maybe go through Amazon and all that stuff, but I need to make some more research on how I will do all that. River, this is not Doctor Strange. This is Archangel. And you could be as talented as you want, River. You just need a lot of patience and to be really stubborn, because it's a lot of repetitions all the time with learning any craft, I believe. I gave him a belly button there. Hello, Dan Drago. Nobody's a bad drawer. Everybody's just a beginner. You get better every time you draw. So just keep at it. Doctor Strange, I need to research a little bit on how I'm going to publish. I will, of course, use Amazon. They have different services. I know you can publish from them and with them, and then you can buy it from anywhere in the world. Of course, there are other services that have the same. I'm not sure if I'll create a web shop or something like that. It's a lot of work. I could do it maybe in the future if there's a demand. We'll let the future decide. Did you guys see something from my graphic novels? I always show it off here just to show my big headache. My big headache meaning the dialogue bubbles that I'm working on. I mean, drawing and coloring is a lot of fun. Creating these dialogue bubbles, not so much. Let's see. There's always a page I like to see, just so you guys can see how I color. And I've tried different ways to make these dialogue bubbles and all the dialogue. It's been a big headache, but I'm going to stick with this one now. And this is one of the pages. I don't know if you guys can see it good. You see, that's one of the pages. They have a lot of dialogue, and that's a headache. That's how I color. I only color on the computer. I don't like to color by hand. I'm sure I would like it if I became good at it, but I'm not good at it at this point. That's something I really need to practice, and it will happen one day. Thank you, River. I'm happy you liked it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Doctor Strange. Making digital, and you can order by print. I think Amazon has these services. You can read them on the computer too. Thank you, Red. Yeah, yes, Jazz. They are a big headache because I am an artist. I'm not like the guy who works with dialogue, and it's a lot of fun making dialogues, but I enjoy drawing and coloring and all that stuff. That's the fun part. If you need a scanner for what? To scan out, okay, to color in the computer, you mean? If you have an iPhone, your iPhone can scan it too. It has this potential now. I do scan a lot of things with my iPhone. Hello, Susanna. How are you? I'm happy to see you. Yeah, dude, I scan. I don't use a scanner at home. I used to before, but nowadays I'm using my iPhone. Search about it in Google or on YouTube, how to scan with the iPhone. You'll find a lot of good results. And the result is good. Never as good as a real printer, to be honest. But it's not far away from it. Now these guys' wings are crazy. So I'm going to do them crazy. And like I said, some artists really do make them incredibly crazy. They are like blades or swords or something like that. They are metal. Okay. No, no, you didn't, Susanna. That's a lie. You were just thinking about becoming a nun. Not a wild girl. I think you decided to become a wild girl today, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. There's a lot of maybes in the world. Oh, really? That's good, Jazz. I wasn't sure how I was going to make them. I know people, like I said, some artists become crazy when they make the wings of the Archangel. And they're massive and they have like a lot of these knife wings. In this period of comic books, everything needed to be either adamantium or katanas or something like that. The 90s were wild. More wings. But maybe you could become a wild nun. If you want to be a wild girl and a nun, you shouldn't limit yourself. You could be the wild nun. There you go. Now we have an Archangel. Yeah, Doctor Strange. I do take requests and I do them if I feel that it's in the style that I do. I get a lot of requests of doing portraits of dogs and children, and that's not what I do. But I could do a Miss Marvels, of course. But we're talking about Kamala Khan Miss Marvel or the original Miss Marvel. Yeah. Okay, Jazz. Take care of yourself. Yeah, you just asked the same question, Rad, that I was thinking. Kamala Khan, okay. I've never drawn her, but I will try to do her, of course. I'm not going to do her today. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I have more time even. Fridays and Saturday, I usually make multiple characters in the same time. Because I have more time and I like doing multiple characters. Sometimes versus. Last week I had a lot of Marvel versus DC. I had Magneto versus the Justice League and stuff like that. Whoops. Yeah, I know Kamala. Yeah, I could draw you, Susanna, but I could draw you in a comic booky version of yourself. But I don't think I would do any justice if I made a portrait of you. I know I could learn that stuff. I'll start shadowing. Hello, Chris. How are you? This is Archangel, Chris. You feel you're goofy. You're a goofy nun, then. Hello, Arik artist. You could draw like this too. I promise you. If you just put your mind to it, you will do it. Yeah, I saw it today, Red. I saw the Daredevil trailer. I'm really, really excited because I really enjoy the Netflix series. I'm happy they're all back. I hope to see Turk back. I would be disappointed if I don't get Turk back. I really liked Turk. He was a little bit goofy. It kind of fit him. But I'm really excited and I'm happy that we finally get to see some resolve about Bullseye, because he was introduced and that's it. We need to see more about that guy. I really like Bullseye, especially after he became one of the Thunderbolts and what he did to the Sentry. There's a movie coming out now about the Thunderbolts and the Sentries in it, but Bullseye did something to the Sentry in the comics. Now I don't know if the Sentry ever found out what happened. I need to search for that. But it was a shocking moment, proving that Bullseye is nuts. He is truly crazy. Yeah, you are identify as a nun now, Susanna. That's your pronoun. Yeah, I like the design of the new villain in Daredevil. I haven't read about him in the comics. I know he's in the comics, but he looks cool though. It's not too much left now. He's in March, I think. You should ask what your inner eye is saying. The third eye. You should listen to the third eye. You mean this guy? Yeah, he is powerful, I think. Oh, okay. It's very late, Doctor Strange. Here it's late too, but it's like 12:30. This is why I don't do multiple characters, because I only have time to do this at this time. I wish I could do it a little bit more earlier. But too much to do in life. Oh, okay. Maybe you're right, Susanna. He's a very aggressive guy, this Archangel. He's not a real angel. That's true. And I remember he can throw parts of his wings like knives. I remember seeing that. Oh, okay. But he's not well, this guy. He's been, if I remember it correctly, he was tortured and experimented on by what his name, whatever his name is, Apocalypse. Yeah, that's him. And the Apocalypse changed this guy. Yeah, yeah, you're right there, Red. He's a millionaire. But them wings are very sharp. You should be careful with them wings, Susanna. They can easily tear you apart. And they have some venom in them too, these wings. It will make you paralyzed, the venom, by if you get if you scratch yourself in one of them wings. He's a very different angel, this one. Not like all the other angels. So what do you mean by fluffy? Are we talking about fat? Smooth, okay. You see, I'm learning new words every day. Hey Nanda, how are you? I'm very good. Everything's a-okay. Oh, my favorite character Marvel has to be Wolverine, I think. I'm, I really like Wolverine. Yeah, I know that you talk a lot of languages, Susanna. That's a really good talent. You should use it always, wherever you are. Good for you guys. You know the word fluffy. I didn't. But now I know what fluffy means. Ja, varsågod Susanna. I think Doctor Strange that we're all from different parts of the world. I am in Sweden, talking Swedish. Susanna talks Smallish. And I don't know, Rad, Art and Comics. Maybe he's in the States. Yes, Susanna, I'll make shorts. I make shorts all the time. Oh, really? Merhaba, nasılsın? We talk a lot of different languages, like I said. Okay, Rad. Understood. But that's awesome. We're all from different parts of this little planet. Oh, okay. I understand you're struggling, Susanna. Yeah, we're all earthlings. And we come in peace. I wouldn't be sure about that, Rad. You could be an alien without knowing it. So don't be too sure about who you really are. I mean, haven't you watched the X-Files? For crying out loud. Now what's going to give him black background will look very cool, but it will take a long time. I could continue this one tomorrow and then after that do Kamala Khan directly. Who wanted Kamala Khan? Was it Rad? Yeah, yeah, I know, Doctor Strange. I grew up with, I had some Turkish friends. I always went to their home. So I picked up some Turkish from there. And then I know a little bit in other languages too. It's just small stuff that I picked up and that I remember because it's always repeated in some household. We're all part Anunnaki, except the Anunnaki were giants, I believe. So we're half giant, except me, maybe I'm half midget. You guys are Anunnakis. I'm Anus Molish. Good night, Susanna. Que duermas bien. Doctor Strange wanted Kamala Khan, right? Here's when I get requests, Doctor Strange, I always say to people, I will enter around the same time tomorrow. If I will finish this guy tomorrow, and I will do Kamala Khan if you turn up tomorrow. I'm not forcing you to turn up, but I mean, if you're busy, you're busy. But I feel it's more fun if you see it being created yourself. If you requested it, I feel it would be more fun for ya. I don't know. But we can try tomorrow, see what happens. Oh, okay, Susanna, I didn't understand that a bit. Maybe it's Turkish too. Okay, but Angela's, I think she's in Marvel nowadays, and she became like Thor's sister. I think it's that Angela. No, I understand, Doctor Strange. But don't stress about it. I mean, there will come other days, of course. And if you both guys turn out tomorrow, we can make these two characters together maybe. If you guys want to, maybe you want them sharing space. Maybe you will not like that, I don't know. But let's see what happens tomorrow first. Good. No, it's okay, Doctor Strange. I like to take requests if I feel there are good challenges and in my alley. Okay, it was Turkish from Susanna. Now I understand. I don't know how to write Turkish though, even though I know how to talk it a little bit. Tomorrow with this guy, I will just finish the background. I want to make it black because I will feel this character will pop out with some black and just make black between the blade wings. I think it will make him look more powerful, hopefully. Ah, okay. That was awesome. But it isn't my world. I mean, if it was my world, it will go by my rules. Meaning that we will have pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That will be my world. I will be a dictator. So this is it for today. I'm gonna do the background tomorrow, and then we'll start on Kamala Khan tomorrow. Try to make something fun with that. I mean, she's a young girl, so I need to find a good and different pose, maybe, I don't know. And her using her powers, of course. Okay, good people. Warren here, his name is Warren, of course. He's saying good night to all of y'all. Good night, Jack. Take care of yourself. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow too. Doctor Strange and Rad and everybody else. I hope you guys have a nice evening or night. And take good care of yourself, good people. Good night.